Yes, guys, this is Aswiz back again, but this time we are on Gran Turismo 7. Um, Something fresh, it's not F1, it's not EAFC. This time it's Gran Turismo 7 because I am participating in my first Manufacturers Cup competition, and basically what it is that it's like a competition, of course, where you can represent like different brands, different car brands, and just like race around like some tracks around the world. So as you can see here, we're heading on our out lap and we are representing Aston Martin. So as we head into turn 1, we already get a 3-second penalty for cutting across the pit line exit. So as you can see, GT7 is not the most lenient with their penalties. As you now head into this braking zone, we get hit in the back and we do get a bit of damage on the rear, and we get another 5/10th penalty for exceeding the track limits, because in the braking zone we did go past the white lines by a bit. So as you can see here, we are serving a penalty, and this is just the out lap, so the start of the lap is not going to be the best because we don't have the speed down the straight since we slowed down for 3.5 seconds. So as you can see, we set a 143.4, but we go for another run for an improved lap, and we have a better timing of a 142.7, which puts us in second place for now. But at the end of the qualifying session, we do drop 2 positions, so we start P4. Not bad, considering this is my debut. As you can see there, round 1 of the World Series 2025 Exhibition 2 of the Manufacturers Cup. Oh yeah, where was I? Yeah, P4, not a bad start. All we have to do is just improve and we'll be on the podium, and maybe we will win. So it's not over yet. That's what KSI would say. As you can see, here is the lineup. So we have the Porsche with a 141.6, I think, and we have a Mercedes in 142.6, and we have a Supra in a high 142.6, and there I am in the Aston Martin, a 142.7, rocking the Aston Martin V12 Vantage in the British Racing Green. As you can see, lights out and away we go. It's a rolling start, it's not a standing start, unlike Formula 1. And we do get a run up against the Supra heading into the braking zone of this hairpin, and we do almost overshoot it, but we managed to brake in time so that we did not get hit by the Porsche at the apex. Wait, is it Porsche or Porsche? I have no idea. As you can see there, we are playing with the fuel saving modes, but I don't know if I could underfuel the car, but because there was like way too much fuel, like 42.5 laps if I'm not mistaken, but it's okay. As you can see, the Supra does go down the inside because we did go wide in that mid-speed corner, and we do get hit in the back by the guy in P5. I think that's a Porsche or Porsche. I still have no idea what the pronunciation is. Correct me if I'm wrong. You can just tell me what it is in the comment section. As you can see, heading towards the end of the lap, we don't make any improvements yet. As you can see, the top 3 are still squabbling for the win. As we now try to navigate our way into this corner, I think we do get hit from behind if I'm not mistaken. But as you can see, up ahead, the Mercedes does lose a bit of control, and we get hit by the Porsche once again. And now we drop to P5. So we drop 1 position overall, but of course it's only the opening lap. The ball is round, so anything can happen. But now right behind us, you can see on the minimap, on the radar at the bottom right, the guy in P6 in the Mercedes, if I'm not wrong, he has a lot of straight line speed compared to my car. So he does get the edge on me heading into this braking zone in turn 1, and he just barges his way through into the braking zone to take 4th place. A bit dirty. Actually, it is quite dirty if you ask me, but I just hope that it wasn't intentional. As you can see, you're heading into this braking zone. We're now side by side with the Porsche, as we do go a little bit wide. He tries to go for the switchback there, but we hug the inside and defended the position as much as we can. Yeah, we're now up to P5, and this time all eyes on the Mercedes right in front here, just trying to put him under pressure, maybe force him into a mistake. But as you can see there, we did overtake the other Mercedes that was in front, because he did go wide into turn 1 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he did went wide into turn 1. But we do concede the position again to the Porsche. driven by Lloydie. Should I call him Lloydie or Porsche? I have no idea. But either way, we do concede 4th place once again. And now the Mercedes tries to go up the inside. Good overtake, but there's a lot of ghosting. Probably just because of the connection. But we do get the position back because I had the better exit. And I guess you'd say the better run up overall. And the Porsche does go mess up his exit heading down the main straight. So we do get 4th position back, and now the Mercedes makes a mistake heading into that hairpin, and he does lose control of the car quite a bit. And the Supra makes a mistake, probably collided with the person in P1, and now he's squabbling with the guy in 2nd place, as now we just try to set up our overtake heading into this left-hander with a very impressive switchback, but the Mercedes just goes past us by this time. But then we get hit, so like the ghosting system is a bit inconsistent, as we do get hit again by said Mercedes, and now we drop all the way to P4, and I want to rejoin the track as fast as I could, but there was a Porsche. The Porsche was right next to me, and now a lot of dirty driving here, really diabolical, and the guy in 1st place is just getting away. So realistically, we're only looking at 2nd place as our best possible result. As you can see, the Supra very defensive and very aggressive in defending, but whoa, we get hit by the Porsche once again. I think it's because the Supra hit the Porsche and the Porsche hit me, so it's like a domino effect. And I don't blame the Porsche. It's just like I just wish that racing was a lot cleaner, but you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. As you can see, I'm just trying to navigate the car through this braking zone. As you can see, the Porsche and the Mercedes collide once again at the apex, and the Supra swoops down the inside because I did go slightly wide, and he took advantage of that. But this time, heading into the same hairpin braking zone, we do have the run up on the Supra. We go last minute dive down the inside, and he just turns in on me like as if I'm not there. So his awareness is completely shambolic and woeful. But we do get another run up on the Supra once again, trying to go around the outside, carrying the speed of my Aston Martin through, but I just couldn't keep it up. As now we try to head into this left-hander, trying to set up the exit, and the Mercedes goes off the track, loses control, and now we're up to 5th place. So a lot of stuff happening in the first half of the race so far. As you can see, the Mercedes just cuts the apex there. Should be getting a penalty or something, I don't know, but he keeps losing control in this series of technical corners. Tried to go down the inside, but I just backed out last minute because I knew he was just gonna turn in on me. And look at that, the Supra just gets whacked at the back by the Porsche up ahead. So we go up to P4, just capitalizing on people's mistakes. And as you can see, he does go wide once again, and the Mercedes, oh my goodness, what is this driving? Like, is this racing or ping pong? Like, we got people going wide and we got people hitting each other, and now we have the run on the Mercedes and the Porsche. But the Mercedes does keep up with us and eventually does overtake us in terms of top speed, because he just has a lower drag setup, I guess, as we momentarily go 3 wide heading into turn 1. I back out because going 3 wide with dirty drivers like this is just a suicidal idea, to say the least. As now the Mercedes just barged his way once again. I mean, what could you expect from that guy? And I back out of the braking zone. I didn't want to go side by side with the Porsche because I didn't want to lose time. And this time the Mercedes isn't at fault, because the Porsche, if I'm not wrong, I think he hit him in the rear, so he lost control once again. And now we set up the overtake down the inside, but he doesn't even give me space. I mean, to me, he didn't give me space in the heat of the moment. But we go for another move down the inside. I think he unsettled the car on the curb on the outside. So we just capitalized on that error, and now we're up to the podium positions. So now heading into the last 2 to 3 laps of this race, we're now behind the rear end of the Porsche, and I do go wide there because I wanted to avoid colliding into him, and we make sort of the same mistake again. Probably too much overspeed, or maybe he's just much slower. But now heading into lap 11, there's a yellow flag up ahead. Nothing happening around us, so that means the guy in first place must have made some sort of crucial error, probably lost time. But now heading into the final lap of this race, we do exceed the track limits quite a bit, and we do get a 5/10 penalty for crossing the white lines. So we're still gonna try to finish P2, just trying to find the gap past the Porsche, as now the Porsche goes a bit wide, has a poor exit, and we just send it down the inside, and he does hit me once again, which is really horrible driving from him. And this time I hold the inside line, just trying to go defensive and just pray that we get a better exit than the Porsche, which we do. The gap is slowly, gradually getting bigger, but this time we have to serve the penalty, so I don't think it's enough. And yeah, look at how impactful that penalty is, and we just dropped to 3rd position in the last few 100 meters of this race. But you know, overall we still improved. We started P4 and we went up to P3. Overall a good race. You know, I remained patient, I remained steadfast, even though the drivers around me were making very crucial errors. And at least we took a podium position in the first race of the Manufacturers Cup. And it's also a podium on my debut, so I'm just overall proud about it. And there are 3 races left to go. Next race being at the Tokyo Expressway, which will be happening in tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow the 15th. Yeah. But yeah, that's it. That's it. Like a very eventful, or should I say, a very event-packed 12 lap race around the Fuji International Speedway, or is it Fuji International Circuit? I can't remember. But yeah, anyway, that's it. We do get 11 points at the end of this race for finishing 3rd, and yeah, if you stuck to the end of this video, thank you for watching. You know, this is the video is going to end basically. Yeah, thank you for watching. If you want to subscribe, go subscribe, turn on notifications if you want to, and yeah, this is Swiss speaking, and I'm gonna sign off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm kicking myself out. Hasta la vista.